one out. They had a runner on second base when this happened.
In, unleashes a wild pitch. Jared Samamimachi throw down to third. Jared Pagan is called out, and it is on. Here comes Lou Piniella, and the hat goes.
All right, so Piniella, so the guy is he looked as I was watching very clearly to have been safe because the throw came in and I thought, oh man, he's safe, and they called him out. I was like, oh, you blew that call. It's a big moment. Would have had a runner on third with one out, down a run in the eighth inning. So Piniella comes out, starts arguing, instantly throws his hat, boom. Mark Wagner tosses him out of it because you can't throw your hat, right?
Okay.
And so he's gone, and I thought, all right, no big deal. He's been ejected. And then I looked at the replay, and then Piniella, as you'll see, goes on. You look at the replay, and the kid at third base made an incredibly quick tag. He was out. The umpire totally nailed the call.
Oh, really?
No question, no ambiguity, no nothing. Great tag, great call. He was out. Piniella continued for easily 3 minutes.
Out. And it is on. Here comes Lou Piniella. The hat goes.
And then the dirt.
Now he kicks it, and
He's
in the face.
And
This is
imagine the
face.
breath.
Piniella, kick onto the shoes.
Kicking the dirt.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I got to say something here.
He's having
It is
way.
so
They're going to kick it one
silly.
more time.
And then the kicking the...
Always gets it from Lou.
That is so silly.
Now, the only thing bad about that is that ESPN is always like, that was the most interesting thing to happen all day, and they ran a 20-second highlight. Who doesn't want to see the whole 2 minutes of a guy going ballistic?
You're right about that. Dude, what are you, 3?
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. It's so embarrassing. It's petty. It's so...
First of all, getting up in the face like that is so stupid.
Yeah.
What are you, Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya? Are you going to hit him? You're not going to hit him.
And then,
so what are you putting your
and
bad
then these
breath
o-
on him?
and then
kicking the dirt on his shoe? 7, maximum 8 years old.
And then the two other umpires come because they're looking out for Lou a little bit to protect him from doing something tremendously stupid, like hitting the other umpire.
Is he actually that fired up, or is he being silly?
I think he was trying to fire up the team. I think he was trying to maybe take attention away, because it was a huge stories in Chicago about the fight the day before, to turn it on to him. But that said, it's a home crowd. The crowd's cheering him like crazy, and he's kind of humiliating this umpire. I know that's what they go for, but the crowd's cheering. And then, of course, as I said, you look at the replay, and he was right, the umpire, which makes your argument. Weakens your argument, just a tad. And so anyway, he's been suspended indefinitely by Major League Baseball, which is surprising because they're going to announce it today. I can't imagine it's more than like 5 games. I mean, all he did was argue. He didn't slug the guy, for crying out loud.
Right.
So anyway, it's a big argument. It went on for like a minute and a half. He kept kicking dirt, kept going back to kick dirt, kept knocking the other umpire's arms out of the way when they were trying to keep him from going. The guy was pretty cool, the third base umpire, considering somebody gets that close to you, your temptation is going to be to headbutt them.
No, my temptation is to laugh in this. What are you going to do, big guy? I mean, I called the guy out, and I thought it was
But
out.
if he keeps yelling, at some point you're going to yell back.
No, I'd say, look, you're being incredibly silly. What do you want me to change my call? That's the way I saw it. You know I'm not going to change my call, so what's this all about? Stop being goofy and go away.
So it seemed like that was a really bad argument, and again, I wish we'd been able to see more of it. It was because I was on the phone the whole time. I was like, man, this is going on, and kicking the hat into left field and so forth, It was all classic manager overreacting stuff.